Seahorse is steering herself and we're all hiking, trying to keep her flat. Oh, Elizabeth, these two have already disappeared. Are you cold, honey bunny? Oh, I have to get her more clothes on.
Last week, we had a great family day out, racing Seahorse down the River Medway in the last of the Medway Cruising Club Burton Cup series. This week, well, we were going sailing, but instead we're getting Seahorse out of the water, ready for our winter layup.
Cloths with her blankets all on her.
So this film was going to be the last great sail of the year. We had 15 knots, flattish water, some sunshine, and even Grandad had come with us. But unfortunately, we hadn't got that far when Elizabeth threw up. It was probably just a bug, but I'm sure the bumping up and down the boat didn't help. But either way, it put a bit of a damper on the proceedings. So we never finished that film. Instead, you'll just have to watch us falling out Seawolf for the end of the year and us unstepping the mast.
Well, hello! Today Seahorse is actually coming out the water for 2016. We're cutting it short really. There's another autumn series to go which we would love to race in, but alas we've got a lot of maintenance to do on board, which is what we'll be doing. So Ian's on the pontoon already. Ian's just getting ready. Film, you nutter.
I've got eyes under these hoods.
So, there's the bosun and he's just been getting...
My tackle ready.
What's it called, that thing?
The mast lifting appliance.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, mast lifter.
So if you're a regular viewer of our channel, you will have seen us get boats out of the water before, and this time was not really any different. What was different this time is that we decided to drop the mast. This all sounds very easy when you just say drop the mast, especially as a dinghy sailor. How hard can it be? But as an excellent short-handed boat, Seahorse has all her lines led back to the cockpit, like many boats nowadays. But of course all those lines have to come off, as well as the sails and the covers and all the other bits and pieces that are hanging on the mast. Then of course you've got the electronics and the aerial and the cabling going to lights, anchor lights, mast lights and so on. It actually turns out to be quite a job. Then of course you've got to slacken off all the rigging, which itself is not always that easy once the boat's been out on the water for a while. But once I'd got all that done, Steve, the bosun, and Chris, who was helping at the time, lent a hand, and using the mast crane, we picked her up, and then, rather than walk the mast off the front of the boat, we drove the boat out from under the mast and lowered her to the ground.
Go, we're just having our picnic lunch before they move the boat again.
The eyes.
It's actually the weekend of Halloween, so Daddy and Izzy with our picnic. are making- yeah, Daddy's been very creative.
I've got to put some sprinkles on it yet.
We still haven't actually put the boat away yet.
Steve didn't.
No, it's all Steve's fault. They've gone for lunch and she's left dangling.
And that was it. All we had to do now was settle her down in her cradle and dig out that list, that very big list of all the jobs we want to get done.
We'll put the rear ones in first thing because I'll move that strap out of the way then.
Reese behind you.
Okay, it's Steve.
You two are having lots of time together.
We are overdosing, I am.
This is me and my mate Steve.
God.